y'all, this is Mattie from Mattie's Kitchen, and today we'll make you all some old-fashioned macaroni and cheese. And here's the things I'll be using. I'll be using elbow macaroni, the kind of large size. I have mild cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, Colby Jack, cream cheese, Velveeta cheese, salt, pepper, onion powder, Tony seasoning, ground mustard, sugar, paprika, garlic powder, half and half milk, and some evaporated milk. And these are things I'll be using. Okay, you all, I'm getting ready to mix these ingredients together. All these ingredients I named can go in one pot. And once it's thick enough, you put it over your macaroni and put it in the oven. It's very simple. So all you're gonna do, you're gonna start with milk. This is whole milk. No, I'm sorry, this is canned milk. You can use whole milk and use canned. I'm using about a fork. So far I'm using about just a can of whole milk. Okay, when you're making macaroni and cheese, the first thing you do is make your roux. You can make roux several ways, and I make mine like this right here. You can add the milk and the flour and the butter at the same time, as long as your milk is heating. But how I make mine is I make a amount of butter and flour, equal amount, like you make gravy, and I put it in my milk. I have the canned milk in here. So now I'm adding some half and half. Now all I want to do is thicken this up so I can add my cheese in here. You don't want it too thick, because if you make it too thick, your cheese you won't be able to add your cheese in here. It'll be too cheesy. Okay, yeah. You get all the seasoning. You can put this up. So you add a little cheese. I'm gonna get this thick, and I'm gonna get while this thickening. Like I said, I have two types of milk. I have canned milk and I have half and half. And what I'm doing now, I want this to heat up, and once it get a little thicker, I'm gonna add my cheese. You don't have to let it get that thick, because cheese gonna make it thick also. Okay, adding this in here. Okay, yeah. You get all the seasoning. You can put this up. I'm gonna get back with you once it's thick, and I'm gonna let you know how thick it's supposed to be. I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, this is thickening up now. If you enjoyed my presentation, share this with friends and family. And once again, thank you for tuning into Mattie's Kitchen, and have a great day. Okay, I let my milk, I had canned milk and I had half and half, and I creamed it together with butter and flour. And you don't want it to get too thick, because remember, you have to add your cheeses in here too. And you don't want it too thick, but in case if it does get too thick, you can tone it down and make it thinner with some milk. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a teaspoonful of garlic powder. About a teaspoonful. All these ingredients are gonna be about the same amount, about a teaspoonful. Okay, next is my onion powder. I'm sorry, that was garlic powder there. And here's my onion powder, about a teaspoonful of this too. Okay, and also this is Tony Creole seasoning. I'm gonna add about to taste from this right here. This is gonna be to taste. Okay, a little black pepper. And once I add all these ingredients, I'm gonna put my cheese in slowly. And it's so simple to make macaroni and cheese. It's just your cheeses and your milk and a few other things, seasoning. So here's my smoked paprika. All these seasons are gonna make this taste really good. And here's some salt. And when you're making macaroni and cheese, you should always add a little sugar, because when you add in like cheese and tomato sauce, it's bitter. And so you always have to add a little sugar to it. And here's some sugar. And it also toned down the acid in the cheese and the tomato sauce. Okay, now I'm getting ready to stir this together. And then I'm gonna let this season this up, and I'm gonna get back with you once I add my cheese. Okay, looking good. And you also should taste and see how it tastes, because macaroni and cheese don't take that much seasoning, but you want it to taste good. So that's how that's thickening up. Okay, I'm gonna get back with you when I get ready to put my cheese in here. Okay, it's thickening up. I got my sauce thickening. When you make a macaroni and cheese, make sure you taste your sauce, your sauce before you add your cheese in there, and make sure, because once you put your cheese in there, you're almost finished. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go by, just testing. I'm gonna put a little, take a handful of, this is different, my 5, I had 6 types of cheese. This is mild or cheddar, one of them. Mild or, a sharp. Sorry. I'm gonna add a little bit in there. And once you add about a 2 little handful of it, not handful, a little bit of it. When you add it, make sure you stir it up, and you're gonna see how thick you want it. It's up to you. Like I said, this is Colby. We'll put a little Colby in there. And also this is Velveeta. I think this is Velveeta. Is it Velveeta, Sean?
That's cream cheese and Velveeta.
The cream cheese. Okay. I might let help, he's in the background. That's my son. And I'm kind of using, we getting together. But this, I've made macaroni cheese on my channel several times. But this is a new one we're trying together. I'm going to say how it tastes. It tastes good. Make sure you taste your sauce, like I said, before you add all your cheese. Because once you add your cheese, that's the end of it. Now here's my Colby. You might add, some Colby. And I think that's all of it. So now what is this one here?
That's Velveeta.
Velveeta. I'm sorry, I said Velveeta for the other one. That was cream cheese. That wasn't Velveeta. Okay. When I'm making mine, when I made mine, I only used 2 cheese. I used, I think I only used 1 cheese, which was a sharp mozzarella. I think, yes, a sharp. That's the only one I use, a sharp. But this is 5, 6 different cheeses, so I know this is going to be good. I'm going to serve how it's coming. And sometimes if it's not yellow enough, because most people like yellow macaroni cheese, those little packs that you get out of the, the cheap dollar store boxes of Kraft macaroni in a box, you can use that for coloring. It colors very well. This one's not going to be as yellow because of the type of cheeses I'm using, but it's going to be really good. So that's coming, y'all. You're going to have to let the cheese melt. And then once it melts, you're going to put it in a pot. Cut this up a little bit. Okay. Once it's melted, I'm going to get back with you. Okay, here's the final result. Now I got to set this in the oven. I put my sauce. I put some cheese on top. You don't have to. This is optional. I sprinkle a little sprinkle on top too, and a little melted butter. Now I'm going to set this in the stove oven for about 20 minutes. What you want to do, you want your cheese to melt and your macaroni to heat up. It's already done. Okay, I'll get back with you once I take it out the oven and show you all the final results. Here's the final touch of my macaroni cheese coming out the oven. It looks so good. It is hot and it's good. And try those 6 cheeses. Follow my direction. You will get the same results. I'm getting ready to put this on a plate and I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you once again for tuning into Mattie's Kitchen. Share this video with friends and family. Once again, have a great holiday.